Hello everyone, I'm here in Tampa, Florida to show you some space-friendly and organic gardening techniques and some of the plant varieties that are in this particular garden. Since this is a tropical climate, the options for gardening here are going to be quite a bit different than what we have in West Virginia. For example, oranges do really well here, but they wouldn't up north, as tomatoes do pretty well in West Virginia, but down here the heat is a little bit too much for them. The owner of this garden, who has a master's degree in public health, has said that for the future sustainability of the planet, it's better that we replace our grass lawns with a food source. The University of Vermont also said that those who eat more fruits and vegetables are less likely to have chronic diseases such as cancer and strokes. Okay, so most of the plants in this garden are perrenials, which means that they grow infinitely or until the plant dies of an illness or a natural cause. Otherwise, they will continue to keep growing and you can continue to harvest them. To my left here, this is a dragon fruit plant, which is actually a succulent plant, part of the cactus family. And it grows down. Some people do like to stake it up. This one fell. But a lot of the times they'll just grow down and then the fruit will grow on the end of it. The fruit has a red skin and a white seedy interior, but it's actually really sweet and really good for you. Next we're going to move on to these aloe plants here, which a lot of you are probably familiar with aloe. It's got a lot of topical properties to heal sunburns and minor skin irritations and some like that. But it's also edible, some breeds are, and you can make drinks out of it, and it's actually really delicious. You see here, it's got little spikes on the side of it, like a cactus would. And it's really thick, the leaves are. What you do is you crack this in half, and the goo, for lack of a better word, that's inside of it, is what you would put on your minor skin burns and irritations. This here is actually also an aloe plant. Okay, behind me are two varieties of the Hawaiian belay, which is also commonly known as the salad tree. The leaves here are perfectly edible. They're good for wraps, and they grow really fast, so you're going to end up harvesting these a lot. This variety here is also an Hawaiian belay, but it's got a smaller leaf, but still perfectly edible as is, and it also grows very fast. If we come back here, I'll show you the purple variety of Hawaiian belay. These just have a slightly different pigment. They're a little bit darker and almost purplish. That just means that they have a lot more antioxidants in them, and it's a lot better for you. Okay, so this is a papaya tree. It's a red lady variety, and it's got a few plants on it already. They're getting pretty big. As you can see, these stems hold up these massive plants, but they're not quite ready yet. They got to turn into like a yellowish color before they're ready to harvest, but once they do, they're super sweet and good for you. This is a tropical plant though, so you're not going to be seeing anything like this in West Virginia. Okay, these are calamine oranges. They're very tiny, but this is actually a full size for these fruits, and this is a dwarf variety of plant, so this is probably about as big as a plant's going to get as well. But these are very sweet, tiny oranges, and they grow year-long down here. Okay, and this here is a dwarf pomegranate plant. The flowers start off looking like this. You see they look like a little horn, and they eventually turn into a fruit that looks like this. Where this is a dwarf variety, they don't get softball size like the normal pomegranate plants. They get about golf ball size. This here is a sugar apple. The plants usually turn purple, but these ones were left to mature so that they could go to seed. Where this plant is a first-year plant, it's better to let the first rounds of fruits go to seed first, especially so you can repopulate your plants next season. This plant is called a Meyer lemon tree. It's actually a miniature version of a lemon tree that believe it or not, you can grow it up north. You can put it on your patio, on your porch, and bring it in and out as if it was a house plant. So it's an option for everyone up there. If you want to grow lemons and you thought it was just a tropical fruit, we can do it in West Virginia as well. So there are many other varieties here that I wasn't really able to show you, where a lot of them aren't in fruit yet, so they're just not quite ready to be presented, and it wouldn't be easy to tell which one is which. But this is definitely an option for people who want to be a little bit more self-reliant as far as their food sources and utilizing the space that's been given to them, like their yard.